Yeah.
And I
Did you
felt
have a
like
hard time getting up?
nobody likes me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was alone in the world. I remember those days. Like, I cry every night. I couldn't sleep. Night.
Yeah.
I just cry randomly, even if while I'm eating, while I'm outside, walking in the mall. Like, for me, parang I'm so embarrassing. Like, what's happening to me? I remember those days. And I remember before someone would just like tell me that you're just paranoid. It's all in the mind.
Mm-hmm.
And it's painful. I mean, my feelings are valid. I mean,
Yeah. Totally.
you know what I mean? Because why would I react like this if I didn't like it? Or,
Mm-hmm.
I remember those days.
How did you get out of it at that time?
And before I didn't know what to do, I'll just take sleeping pills.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
So you just took sleeping pills before, and then you realized that it didn't help much at all.
It didn't, it didn't help me. I mean, before I was just hoping that I could, like survive. But by taking it, I mean, it gotten worse.
Mm-hmm. I think
Well,
prayer really
now,
helps too, right? Prayer
true.
and
That's so true.
daily routines. How's your daily routine like, so? Wake up early?
It's making me more inspired each
Yeah.
and every day. I mean, I'm excited to wake up in the morning, do my
Mm-hmm.
exercise. After that, call my mom, anybody, like, my boyfriend.
Uh, hi,
Because
Dad.
he makes me happy. Like,
Yeah.
my well, my boyfriend Daniel, he's very like jolly.
Mm-hmm.
Would always like hug me, clingy. No, he's very clingy. Like, what the heck? Where are you,
That's the
so?
best.
Where are
That's
you,
the best.
so?
That's the best.
Yeah, that's the best. I mean, and tell me some jokes, even though it's
Mm-hmm.
corny. You know, it helps. I mean,
Yeah.
now I used to appreciate everything what I have and just be
Yeah, gratitude.
contented.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Gratitude really helps a lot. And like you said, like, you know who you're most comfortable around with when they know how to make you smile, they know how to make you laugh.
Tita Carmen's laughing. Hi, Tita Carmen.
Ah. Hi, tita.
Patay na dyan. Well, she knows Daniel.
Yeah.
Even though I was just in your room and then he would pick me up. Let's go na. Let's go na.
Yeah. That always helps. It's always good. It's really the best when you're with good company, and always staying grateful and positive. That always helps.
Do you still remember when you were like helpless? Like, you can't tell anybody about anything.
Yeah, I really remember that before. I could hardly get out of my room. I was stuck in my bed, and yeah, that was not a nice feeling, and I just felt like I was in a hole and I didn't know how to get out of it. But yeah, and it dragged for a long time, maybe like, I don't know, 2 months or something like that. But then eventually, like, my good friends reached out to me, so that always helped because you can always feel comfortable talking to them and crying, and it doesn't feel like a burden. So that was really helpful to me, and I'm so blessed and grateful for them always. And then I started looking after myself by starting like with having
Yeah.
simple routines,
True.
and then started doing things that I like more, like
It's like
jogging
feeding your
or
soul.
yeah, just things like that. And then slowly it went away, and then I still have moments like that, but now I know how to get out of it, so it doesn't drag as long anymore. So it always helps sometimes when you feel like, it's really going bad, because then you kind of know how to get out of it, I guess. Maybe read books, like I'm sure everyone has different ways to um,
True.
feel better.
Yeah. So, for example, I feel like, I didn't know that I have anxiety, but I'm your friend asking you how how do I deal with it? What's the first thing you say?
Like example, if you tell me like something that you're feeling bad or something like that, I would just be there for you, and talk to you, ask you questions, why you're feeling like this, why you're feeling like that. And then it will also make you think and make you reflect, and like trace it to the root also, like, oh, I'm feeling sad because of this, or it might be like a trigger from something
True.
before, or something like that. So when you bring it up, I guess it helps you get past it. It helps you, I don't know, maybe heal from it, and then you feel much better. So yeah, I say like always never keep anything in, no, because that
True.
way it's faster to heal,
True.
definitely.
There's just one guy. Read their comments. GL Magallanes said, everything will be alright. Everyone needs to be calm. Well, it's a bit hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I'm so happy right now. I mean, before I couldn't talk about how I feel before. I was so scared because they might say like, I mean, you're making it a big deal. Like,
Mm-hmm.
um, you're so A. I mean, don't think about it. Something like that. And also, I get anxious when I'm talking in front of a lot of people. That's why in showbiz, when I'm in front of the camera, I'm so different. Because I
Mm-hmm.
was trained, I mean, to do that. But when I'm in like a normal, like my normal life, not in the shoot, not in the work, it's different. You get me?
Yeah, I get you. Like you're more
So
introverted? Would you say you're more like introverted and more like
I'm more introvert. I mean,
private?
that's why it's hard for me because okay, I have to be honest. Um, in showbiz, they require you to be like people's person.
Mm-hmm.
Like you have to say hi to everybody, be nice to everybody. Like you don't get tired. Like um, you can't be showing any, like bad
Vulnerability. You
some
can't be
yeah.
like
I can't
super
be
vulnerable.
transparent.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not saying that I'm a bad person. I'm just saying that I'm not that kind of person. And they said, if you love your job, if you want to be in this industry, in this world, you have to do this and that because people really, they expect you to be that kind of person.
Yeah.
Me, I love acting. No doubt. I'm sure about that. I love it because I started working when I was like, what, 3 years old? And people are just like, different. They have different characteristics, they have different personalities.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have the same heart. But I'm trying to adjust also. But for me, it was draining.
Yeah.
You know, um, I still have to practice it. That's why people are bashing me before because I make some facial expressions that I really didn't mean to do. I mean, I didn't have like bad intentions. That's why maybe they're judging me about being maldita, suplada, like that.
Yeah, I'm sure that was very hard to adjust with and learn how to switch off and, you know, because those are hurtful things, right? So I'm sure that
True.
that took a while to, learn how to, okay, like I'm not gonna let that get into my head. I'm not gonna let that
True.
affect me because those things are negative, and then eventually, like, it will put you down, which I'm sure you've gotten better at that, especially
True.
since you've been there for so long after experiencing everything like that. You know that you don't want to dwell with those thoughts and stuff, especially because those people don't know.
True.
So yeah, I guess it's really really helpful to like keep practicing, and it's so
True.
nice, like you said before, that people would just say it's all in your head and stuff, but thank god now, like, people are more aware with mental health, and
True.
um that's a good thing that people are more like you know aware, and I don't think people would say those things as much as before.
I'm just reading. True. Sorry, I'm just reading their questions next, so we can like answer them too. Because they have questions for you also.
What are their questions?
So, ano po ang ginagawa nyo araw-araw ngayong quarantine? Matagal na po kayong magkaibigan? Hmm. How did you become friends?
Through Daniel.
Ladies and gentlemen, she's the cousin of Danielle Miranda. In case you don't know, Danica Cebuana.
So yeah.
They're like, drop
So
the skincare. That's what they told. Yeah, at least, we're strong. I mean, wouldn't lose hope,
yeah.
At least we have very supportive friends, family, a support group, like that.
And we're mindful, like we always try to be positive. I know it's hard for me sometimes because of my overthinking. And I guess
Knowing you.
do you still overthink so until now?
Of
Because I
course,
do. Yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
Honestly, for example, when I text you and then you reply to me like you're so cold, like, okay, yes, just heart. And I was like, OMG. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? What's happening? Something like that.
For sure, it's not just us, so I'm sure others
True.
also. Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Maybe it's too much coffee lang.
Yeah, I can't give that up. I love coffee too much. Coffee's the best. But at least now there's so many ways to, um reflect, check
True.
up on yourself, reach out to your friends, you know, your loved ones and everything, and always like, showing like kindness, because that's really the way, right? Just being kind and to
True.
everyone, because you never know also what's going through their head if they're overthinking like us.
Dude, whenever I go to an elevator, I feel like it's gonna fall. I mean, it's broken.
I feel that, but with escalators, not elevators.
Are you serious?
And airplanes too. I hate airplanes. They really
I'm
scare me so
okay with
much.
airplanes, but underwater, I'm a bit anxious.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like, okay, there's a shark. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming.
I think you watch too many shark movies, so for sure you watch too many shark movies.
That's why before I used to hate beach.
What was that?
I used to hate like swimming in the beach before.
I think
Well,
it's my Wi-Fi. Oh, now I can hear you.
before I used to hate swimming in the beach.
Yeah, but now you
Yeah.
do.
Because of Danielle.
Thank you, Dan.
Yeah. I remember that. But I used to panic still. Because I feel like I'm gonna drown. I can't feel the ground. Wait, wait, wait. I cannot feel it. I cannot feel it. I have to feel it. But it's not a pool, so
Yeah, so you have to talk yourself out of it. I'm sure. Like, okay, this is fine. This is gonna be fine.
yeah. And next,
Yeah,
to add to that, I don't like heights. It's not because I'm scared.
yeah.
It's because I want to jump every time.
Oh my goodness, I've never felt that before.
It's like,
Why?
how does it feel like to jump? No, I don't know. My body, my mind tells me, okay, I think you need to jump to see how it feels like. To feel.
Stay away from
I'm not
heights.
kidding.
Stay away. Stay
That's
away.
why, like, that's,
Hi.
bot sa imo na buang
But
agoy ina.
Bisaya, Bisaya na ka?
Oh, gamay ra.
Gamay ra.
Of course.
Yeah. So, that's what
And
I told them.
anyways, I think maximum is only two people that can talk.
True. It's okay.
Anyways,
I love seeing your face.
I love seeing your face too.
Love you.
Love you. All right, enjoy your talk with Nika. I'll just listen.
Bye.
All right, see ya.
Love you.
Bye
Bye
bye.
bye.
Love you more. Bye bye.